Il Ciro Re di Persia is basically a fairy tale out of 1001 Night, and that was the idea also how I wanted to stage it. The colors are very beautiful, almost exaggerated, and the entire thing has a very unreal atmosphere of this Persian court surrounded by splendor and beauty and something not really out of this world. At the beginning of the rehearsals, when we went through it, we were all joking and we said that, well, it's a little bit like Game of Thrones, because you have this very strong characters where basically the good and the bad gets into a fight.
It is always very fascinating to revive an unknown opera. One starts from getting a score, either a manuscript or a transcribed score, a new edition, and out of this it's so fascinating to see this coming alive little by little in the stage rehearsals, in the piano rehearsals, and then in the orchestra, and when the orchestra comes in with the singers, and in the end you have a product, a new product, like a new baby being born. Hasse is the missing link of between the Baroque period and the classical period. We all know the music of Bach, of Vivaldi, of Handel. We know the music of Haydn. We know the music of Mozart. A lot of times we miss what has been the big revolution of Stile Galante. Vinci, Leo, and Hasse, who was not Neapolitan but German, but contributed really a lot into this big and important revolution.
This opera is really one of the best librettos that Metastasio wrote. It is a very dynamic story that has a very quick pace. There is no moment where you think that it stops or it becomes boring, but there is like a continuous development in it. Some of them do have a real philosophic point about the question of ethics in the society, and also the question of various characters, how people do actually behave with power when they are bestowed with certain responsibilities, and how people react with love and not returned love, and with hatred, and with envy, and with ambition. And all of these very human feelings, Metastasio is able to mix up with philosophical points in creating a story.
Hasse is a real genius. And in the case of his operas, it's really interesting how the virtuosic writing for the orchestra competes with the extremely virtuosic writing for the voices.
Endurance that someone has to go through life in order to achieve a pure goal, the ideal of a new world order. And this is basically what I've been trying to develop in this story that we've been working now for 4 weeks here in Greece.